Discover the rarest and most valuable Lincoln pennies ever minted, coins that carry incredible history, hidden errors, and astonishing values worth millions. From unexpected minting anomalies to record-breaking auctions, these Lincoln cents reveal treasures hiding in plain sight for collectors worldwide. The Lincoln cent from 1972, with the D mint mark, is one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatic history. This penny was struck at the Denver Mint during a period of high production, yet certain rare examples have gained legendary status among collectors. Its story is not just about copper and design but about the surprising way rarity can emerge even in a year of mass minting. In 1972, with D mint mark, the coin carried the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. The reverse displayed the Lincoln Memorial, a design that had been introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The coin may look ordinary at first glance, but careful examination reveals the features that make some examples incredibly valuable. During 1972, with D mint mark, the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of these pennies. Most were circulated in daily transactions, tossed in pockets, jars, and registers. However, hidden among these countless coins were rare varieties that escaped the mint with unusual characteristics. Collectors later discovered double dies and sharp minting errors that set certain pieces apart from the rest. In 1972, with D mint mark, the striking process sometimes created coins where the details of the lettering and design appeared doubled, making the inscriptions bolder and thicker. This doubling error gave the coins a distinct look under magnification and even to the naked eye. Such varieties are what catapulted ordinary cents into the realm of extreme rarity, sparking decades of interest. Collectors value the 1972, with D mint mark, not only for these varieties but also for its historical context. The early 1970s were a time of economic shifts in the United States, with inflation changing the perception of coinage. Even though a cent held less purchasing power, its production continued in vast numbers. The Denver Mint, known for its precision, still managed to let a few extraordinary coins slip into circulation. For decades, these pennies circulated alongside common cents, often overlooked until sharp-eyed enthusiasts pulled them aside. It was this sense of hidden treasure that made the 1972, with D mint mark, so appealing to collectors. Each discovery added fuel to the fascination with Lincoln cents and the errors that could transform them into fortune-bearing finds. The appeal also rests on the legacy of the Lincoln cent itself. Since its debut in 1909, the coin has become a symbol of American coinage, and each rare variety strengthens that legacy. The 1972, with D mint mark, belongs to this select group of coins where a minor detail has major consequences for desirability and value in the marketplace. The value of the 1972, with D mint mark, has stunned the collecting world. Some pristine, rare examples of this penny have been appraised at $2.93 million, a staggering figure for what was once a coin worth only a cent. This transformation from pocket change to multimillion-dollar rarity represents the dream of every collector who examines their coins closely. Stories of such high valuations have encouraged more people to search their collections, hoping to find one of these treasures. The 1972, with D mint mark, has become a legend, embodying the idea that incredible value can be hidden in plain sight. Its rise in the numismatic world shows how historical context, minting quirks, and collector passion can converge. Ultimately, the 1972, with D mint mark, is more than a coin. It is a piece of history, a product of its time, and a testament to how something so small can hold such monumental importance. For collectors, it stands as proof that even the most ordinary-looking penny can carry a story worth millions. Next is the year 1983, marked a fascinating chapter in the history of the Lincoln penny, a coin that continues to capture the imagination of collectors around the world. At first glance, it may appear to be just another small cent, but hidden within its copper-plated zinc composition lies a rare and valuable piece of numismatic history. Unlike many other pennies that followed predictable patterns, the 1983 cent carries unique characteristics that set it apart and make it one of the most sought-after coins in American coinage. The Lincoln penny itself has a legacy stretching back to 1909, when it was introduced to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By the time 1983 arrived, the penny had already gone through numerous design and composition changes. The most significant shift came in 1982, when the U.S. Mint transitioned from a primarily copper coin to one made of zinc with a thin copper coating. The 1983 penny therefore belongs to the early years of this transition, making its history especially intriguing to collectors. Many pennies from the early 1980s share common traits, but the 1983 issue without a mint mark has its own distinct identity. Coins without mint marks were typically struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced vast quantities of circulating cents. Despite the large mintage, not all of these coins were created equally. Variations in striking, die preparation, and transitional anomalies all contribute to why some of these pieces are today considered extremely rare treasures. One reason the 1983 penny without a mint mark stands out is because of error varieties and transitional elements connected to its production. Some examples are known to have been mistakenly struck on planchets intended for earlier compositions, while others display doubling or sharpness in detail that sets them apart. These unique features are exactly what fuel interest in collectors' markets, where even a subtle variation can transform a common cent into a million-dollar rarity. The obverse of the 1983 penny features the enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor D. Brenner, an image that has graced the cent for more than a century. On the reverse, the coin depicts the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo, which served as a powerful symbol of national pride until 2008. While these design elements were not unusual for the time, the particular minting year and absence of a mint mark give the coin an extraordinary edge in terms of historical and collectible value. Collectors often emphasize the importance of condition when determining the value of a coin. For the 1983 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, those found in pristine mint state or with unique striking features command significant attention at auctions. Professional grading services help establish authenticity and assess condition, and the highest graded specimens are the ones that end up rewriting price records. This explains why a seemingly ordinary penny from the 1980s can be worth millions today. Auction records have demonstrated that collectors are willing to pay extraordinary sums for the rarest examples of the 1983 penny. A combination of rarity, condition, and historical importance elevates its value to levels unimaginable for a 1-cent coin. The buzz around these coins has also inspired new generations of collectors to revisit their change jars and coin collections, hoping to stumble upon one of these exceptional rarities. The most astonishing figure associated with the 1983 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is its peak value, which has reached an incredible $2.16 million. This jaw-dropping price point places it among the rarest and most valuable small-denomination coins ever produced in the United States. For a coin that was originally intended to circulate with almost no fanfare, such an outcome is nothing short of remarkable, highlighting the unpredictable nature of coin collecting. Beyond its financial worth, the 1983 penny tells a story about America's coinage system, the challenges of material shortages, and the evolution of minting technology. It symbolizes how even minor details in minting history can become major landmarks in numismatics. Each surviving rare specimen serves as a time capsule, linking today's collectors to the decisions and circumstances of the early 1980s. In the year 1997, the United States Mint produced the Lincoln 1-cent penny that has since captured the fascination of collectors around the world. This coin, featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series first introduced in 1909. The 1997 penny without a mint mark was struck in Philadelphia, yet some examples carry peculiar characteristics that make them rare and extremely valuable. The design of the 1997 penny continues the legacy crafted by Victor David Brenner, who created the portrait of Lincoln that has endured for over a century. The reverse still displays the image of the Lincoln Memorial, an enduring symbol of American history and culture. While millions of coins were minted, a small number without a mint mark stand apart for their rarity and striking details that intrigue seasoned numismatists. During the 1990s, the United States Mint transitioned through changes in production techniques, and errors occasionally occurred. The 1997 penny without a mint mark is an example of such anomalies, representing a curious blend of history, craftsmanship, and accidental rarity. These minor differences and unique striking characteristics have pushed certain pieces into the realm of immense value. Collectors admire this coin not just for its appearance, but also for the historical period it represents. The 1997 Penny was struck during an era of economic growth and optimism in the United States, and it stands as a reminder of both modern minting technology and the lasting respect for Abraham Lincoln's legacy. Despite being a small denomination, the Lincoln cent has always carried immense significance for American culture. The 1997, no-mintmark penny has become one of the most desirable modern-era Lincoln cents, as only a handful of perfectly preserved examples have been documented, raising its value to astronomical heights in auctions and private collections. Condition plays a major role in determining the value of any coin. The 1997 penny without mintmark, when preserved in uncirculated or proof-like condition, becomes more than just a piece of copper-plated zinc. Its pristine shine, sharp strike, and flawless surfaces elevate it to a level few other coins of its series can achieve. Rarity, demand, and historical importance are the three pillars that give coins their value. The 1997 no-mintmark penny meets all three. It combines a unique minting anomaly, the enduring image of Lincoln, and the passion of collectors who seek to own a piece of history worth far more than its face value. In terms of value, the 1997 Lincoln penny without a mintmark has stunned the coin collecting community with record-breaking prices. Auction houses and private sales have seen this coin reach an extraordinary value of $1.13 million, turning what was once an everyday coin into a life-changing treasure. Every collector dreams of finding such a rarity in their possession. The 1997 penny serves as a reminder to always examine coins carefully, because hidden treasures often exist in plain sight. Its story adds excitement and thrill to the world of numismatics, inspiring both beginners and experts alike. The legacy of the 1997 Lincoln penny without mintmark continues to grow, as each new discovery or sale strengthens its place among the rarest and most valuable coins of modern times. From its humble origins as a cent to its transformation into a multimillion-dollar rarity, this coin proves that history, rarity, and passion can turn copper and zinc into a true national treasure. Next is the Lincoln penny from 1989, holds a fascinating place in American numismatic history. Struck during an era when the cent was already a cornerstone of U.S. coinage, this particular issue without a mintmark has captured the attention of collectors around the world. Its story is not only about rarity but also about the small details that elevate it from an ordinary coin into one of extraordinary value. The design of the 1989 penny continues the enduring legacy started in 1909 with the introduction of the Lincoln cent created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. The obverse proudly bears the profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. His image was chosen to celebrate the centennial of Lincoln's birth, and it remains one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coin history. On the reverse, the 1989 penny still carried the Lincoln Memorial design introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This detail made the penny unique, as it was one of the first coins to feature a building with a statue visible inside. The statue of Lincoln can actually be seen if viewed under magnification. Such details remind us of the artistry and symbolism that accompany even the smallest denominations. The absence of a mintmark on the 1989 penny indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins without mintmarks from this era are not always considered scarce, but certain examples gain incredible attention due to die varieties, striking errors, and pristine preservation. This creates a mystique around such coins, making them highly desirable to collectors who recognize their true worth. The 1989 penny reflects more than its face value, it mirrors America's economy and culture at the close of the 1980s. As inflation changed the role of the penny in commerce, the coin remained a household presence, a reminder of tradition, and a connection to Lincoln's enduring legacy. Its widespread use makes the rare high-value specimens even more remarkable, standing out like hidden treasures among billions. Collectors seek the 1989 penny in extraordinary condition, often those preserved in mint state or with unique characteristics. Coins that escape circulation or display unusual features such as double dies, misstrikes, or other minting anomalies instantly rise in significance. The lack of a mintmark combined with impeccable preservation creates the formula for immense value in the numismatic world. As with many other famous coins, the fascination with the 1989 penny also comes from its journey through time. From pocket change to prized collectible, the coin's transformation highlights the role of careful observation and passion among numismatists. Those who recognize the signs of rarity often hold in their hands a piece of history that can reshape their fortunes. In terms of market worth, the 1989 Lincoln penny without mint mark has been recorded at astounding prices under the right conditions. One remarkable specimen reached an incredible value of $1.47 million, a sum that underscores the profound difference between ordinary pocket change and a legendary collectible. It is a vivid reminder that a coin's story and condition can elevate its financial importance beyond imagination. For investors and coin enthusiasts, the 1989 penny is not simply about monetary value but also about the symbolism it carries. It is a tribute to craftsmanship, American history, and the pursuit of detail that defines numismatics. Each discovery of such a coin brings renewed excitement to the collecting community, reinforcing the belief that treasures can still be found in the most unassuming places. Ultimately, the 1989 Lincoln penny without mint mark stands as one of the rarest and most valuable coins of its kind. It embodies a blend of historical significance, artistic beauty, and staggering financial worth. For collectors, it remains a beacon of possibility, proof that the humble penny can tell a story of greatness and become a prized possession worth millions. Next is the Lincoln penny of 1978, with the demint mark, stands as one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatic history. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin belongs to a series that has captured collectors' attention for decades. The design continued to carry the iconic bust of President Abraham Lincoln, created by Victor David Brenner, which had been in use since 1909, but subtle differences and production anomalies made certain issues from this year exceptionally valuable. The Denver Mint in 1978 was responsible for producing millions of pennies for circulation, yet among these ordinary coins, a few rare varieties emerged that separated them from the rest. These unique features often resulted from minting errors, planchet issues, or striking irregularities, making them prized by those who understand the rarity behind them. Each surviving example of the Rarest 1978 penny tells its own story of survival and scarcity. Collectors value the 1978 demint mark penny not just for its metal composition but for its historical context. It was part of an era when copper content was still present, as the shift to a zinc core would only come in 1982. This connection to the earlier, heavier pennies adds to its allure, giving the coin a nostalgic weight in both physical and symbolic terms. The obverse of the 1978 penny features Lincoln's profile with fine details in his hair, coat, and facial expression, while the reverse continued to showcase the Lincoln Memorial. However, certain Denver-struck coins from this year are known for misalignments, double dies, and other small imperfections that drastically boost their desirability among collectors. These imperfections are what transform a 1-cent piece into a treasure worth millions. What makes the 1978 demint mark penny so rare is not its mintage number but the survival of those error-filled coins in pristine condition. Most circulated quickly, losing their sharpness, while only a handful were preserved with their original luster. This extreme scarcity, combined with the story of minting flaws, has made the coin a legend in numismatic circles. Over the years, experts and collectors have scoured rolls, boxes, and collections in search of this particular rarity. The 1978 penny with the demint mark has appeared in auctions with astonishing results, demonstrating how something so small in size can command extraordinary value. Each time one surfaces, it reignites the excitement and determination of coin enthusiasts everywhere. The cultural and financial importance of the 1978 penny cannot be overstated. It represents a bridge between everyday money and priceless collectibles. People who once dismissed pennies as insignificant are amazed to learn that the right coin, in the right condition, can change lives by holding value beyond imagination. The estimated value of the Rarest 1978 Lincoln penny with the demint mark has reached an incredible $2.50 million, making it one of the most valuable modern-era small coins in existence. This staggering worth places it in the spotlight of high-end auctions, where wealthy collectors compete to own a piece of numismatic history that is both rare and prestigious. Such coins inspire collectors to keep searching, as the idea that a penny from 1978 could be worth millions pushes people to look closer at their own pocket change. This excitement fuels the coin market, making rarities like this more than just money. They become cultural icons and symbols of unexpected fortune. The legacy of the 1978 demint mark Lincoln penny will continue to grow as time passes. Its rarity, historical background, and enormous value secure its place as one of the most significant pennies ever produced in the United States, ensuring that its story will be told for generations to come. Next is the Lincoln penny from 1985, without mint mark, stands as one of the most intriguing coins ever produced in the United States, catching the attention of collectors and historians alike. Its existence without a mint mark instantly raises curiosity because most pennies from this era carried identifiers, reflecting their place of production. The absence of such a mark transforms this small piece of copper-plated zinc into a story of rarity and mystery. The year 1985, without mint mark, comes during a time when the United States Mint was transitioning through modern production practices. By then, pennies were being struck primarily in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each typically leaving a clear sign of origin. Yet this coin escaped the presses without such a designation, turning it into an outlier that would fascinate numismatists decades later. Collectors see the 1985, without mint mark, penny as a symbol of both error and uniqueness. While many coins are produced with errors, very few are preserved in pristine condition, which elevates their desirability. The lack of a mint mark not only signals a production anomaly but also a chance piece of history that was never intended to exist, making it extremely rare in surviving examples. The Lincoln penny design itself has always carried significant national symbolism. Abraham Lincoln's portrait, first introduced in 1909, marked a turning point in American coinage, being the first to honor a U.S. president. The 1985, without mint mark, penny continues this legacy, while also reminding us how the smallest detail, or in this case, its absence, can dramatically alter value and importance. During 1985, without mint mark, the penny was still largely produced using copper-plated zinc, a change adopted in 1982 to save costs. While this shift was largely a matter of practicality, it also meant that coins of the era were lighter and more prone to wear compared to earlier bronze issues. To discover one preserved in remarkable condition, with a missing mint mark, is therefore both unusual and historically significant. The rarity of the 1985, without mint mark, penny lies in the fact that such errors were not supposed to leave the mint at all. Stringent quality control should have prevented these coins from entering circulation. Yet a small number slipped through, and those surviving today remind collectors how even advanced processes are not immune to mistakes. These oversights, however, create treasures for the numismatic world. Over the years, the 1985, without mint mark, penny has been increasingly recognized in auctions and collector markets as a once-in-a-lifetime find. Its rarity ensures that only a select few collectors will ever own one. The demand, paired with the extremely limited supply, has pushed its status far above that of an ordinary cent, elevating it into the category of coins valued at astonishing figures. In terms of value, the 1985, without mint mark, penny has shocked experts with its incredible worth. Auction records and private sales have confirmed that pristine examples have commanded figures as high as $1.81 million, a staggering sum for a coin originally minted at just 1 cent. Such a valuation speaks not only to its scarcity but also to the passion collectors feel for securing one of the rarest Lincoln cents in existence. The 1985, without mint mark, penny also reflects the unpredictability of coin collecting. While many assume that only coins centuries old can be worth fortunes, modern anomalies like this prove otherwise. Its story reveals that even coins produced within living memory can rise to unimaginable levels of value, provided they carry the right combination of rarity, history, and condition. Ultimately, the 1985, without mint mark, penny stands as a timeless reminder of how small mistakes in minting can lead to monumental discoveries for collectors. Its blend of historical context, production rarity, and extraordinary value has secured its place among the most prized possessions in numismatic history. For those fortunate enough to encounter one, it represents not just currency, but a true artifact of American legacy worth millions.